Hello, it's Saturday the 4th of April and let's have a look at the main races at the Randwick Doncaster meeting for 2020. I'm Gary Robinson for horseracingaustralia.info. So these are the win form ratings. We've got a heavy track, and in race 7 our top rated horse is Sherwood Forest, and on its best form would win this easily. However, we have a look at this. It started last start at Rosehill, could only finish 7th, beaten 7.5 lengths, and was a very disappointing result. However, if we look at Quick Thinker, he was good enough to win that race last start. It's going to be very hard to beat this time. Its best rating was at Randwick on the 12th of October. It rated a 68.1 for us, and so we have that as our second rated horse, but it is my preference, Quick Thinker, and it'll be hard to beat in today's race. In race 8, this is the TJ Smith Stakes. Actually, I like two horses in this. I do find it's going to be very hard to choose between Nature Strip and Pirata, with Santa Ana Lane and Red Zell the next two best. So out of those four, I would be backing Nature Strip and Pirata for the win, and probably taking the Quinella on the top four runners there, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Listed in handicap order, not that this race is a handicap anyway. So looking at the Doncaster now, and here we have a huge field. A massive field. But if you look at the picture here, you can see that Natoya, on her best form, is going to be right out there at some stage in the race. So if we're looking at the last two starts, Natoya was 11th at the turn on the 7th of March at Randwick, absolutely overcame them, win by half a length, even though it was slowly away. At its next start at Rosehill, over 2,000, it was only 4th, very disappointing, only made up 3 places. However, the important thing to note is that was a second run from a spell, and if we look down here, we find out that on a second run from a spell, she's had 6 starts for only 2 placings. So therefore, we can forgive her that run. Looking at the next runner, we've got Cascadian. Best performance is a 73-1 back then. It won last start that race at Rosehill. Even after it was blocked for a run in the straight, has to be included. We've also got Quackerjack. Won the Villiers at this course and distance in 72.8. Has won on a heavy track, and that's a big advantage for it. Then Star of the Seas ran a 69.3 at Kembla. That was before a spell. Is going all right now. Won first up. Disappointing 7th of 13, but only beaten just over 4 lengths second start. Once again, a real chance. Then there's Night Watch, a bit of an enigma, but did win last start. Has to be included among the places. Then Brandenburg, can't leave that one out. A young horse has been going okay. A lot of the best form has been on some of the wet tracks, winning over 1,400 on a soft 7. That was back in February. Only beaten 1.7 lengths last start behind Dreamforce. Okie dokie, so in those 6 horses, we have got the makings of a winner in Natoya. Matter of fact, it'll be a good bet each way at the current price of $41. And I'm looking at the possibility of going for a trifecta or Quinella in these other chances. And finally, in race 10, so that we can have a go at the quaddie, have a look at this. I'm really keen on Sangria, but the only other chances I see here are Regimental Band, Way Up in the Sky, and Ribasaki, which is a short price favourite. Can't leave it out. So, with any luck, your quaddie numbers would end up being, in this race, 4, 6, 1 and 2. In race 8, I think 1, 2 and 3. In race 9, I'm looking at any of the first 5 here. So I'll be looking at 10, 13, 14, 16 and 18. Of course, all the horses with the lightest weights on the heavy track. And finally, in the last race, the top 4 here, 2, 5, 6 and 10. So I do hope you have a really good day at Randwick. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, you can always go back to more information at horseracingaustralia.info, and thanks for watching.